It has been a while. And we're back in the stew here. Trying to have a decent episode today for our fans. And before we get started, I'd just like to say thank you so much for listening. And thank you for keeping up all this time. If we really come down to reality, we're not sure why you're here. But we highly appreciate it. Right? Call it mutual appreciation, right?
We do. Just don't want you to end your life prematurely with that Coke Zero.
No. That's fine.
Aspartame.
Aspartame is being tamed by me, so do not worry.
The pertame.
Yeah. You need an all-access pass to have this anyway. Before we get started on this episode, I'd just like to mention our sponsors. Our sponsors start with Exter. Exter is a great accessory company, perfect for gifts for men, I would say. They have really cool bundles and really awesome wallets, like the Slim wallet that holds up to 6 cards and has a push trigger to kind of launch them upwards. It's pretty cool. Use code 2AM for that. And actually, go ahead and use 2AM for all the sponsors I'm about to mention, because
there's a reason why we put 2AM for all the discount codes.
It's easy.
It's very easy.
It's easy, and you save big. So, the other freaking sponsor, which is my favorite right now, my God, I can't even let go of it. Rarebird. Rarebird Coffee has...
Bro, I can't tell you how much I've consumed over the past month.
Same, dude. And now I'm like, they better send us more, otherwise I'm going to be ordering, you know?
I might as well be snorting Rarebird at this point.
I love it. The way it makes me feel, the way it makes me believe in myself and think highly, you know? It's just weird.
Is there a limit to it, though? Like when you do consume, let's say, because I've noticed if I consume like 3 or 4 cups, a little bit of jitteriness.
Really?
But then that's 3 to 4 cups.
2 a.m., bro. Use code 2 a.m. and save big on the best coffee you've ever had.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 1 to 2 cups, no jitters whatsoever.
Yeah, that's freaking amazing. One thing I want to bring up about Rarebird that I was thinking about earlier was I had this misconception that it didn't really taste like coffee. It was just more about what's in it, right? Mm-hmm. The completely opposite. Like, I've been putting creamer in mine, and it tastes just like it is coffee. It's Arabica bean coffees.
It tastes better than most coffee.
It's good. It's good. The one I've been on right now is the L-theanine one. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, use code 2AM. You guys won't regret it. The third one that I have been using as well is Portal to fix my sleep. I wouldn't say it puts you to sleep. It does sometimes, but I love it because of its flavor, its ease into sleep, and especially the effects you get within sleep.
I like the dreams, bro.
Yeah. The dreams they're intense, man. They can either turn into nightmares sometimes, which are intense, or they can turn into these lovely dreams where you just don't want to wake up out of them, you know? And then you end up waking up because you have to go to work.
Yeah.
Use code 2AM for that. The fourth one for today would be Vital Red Light. Vital Red Light resembles what Zaid is wearing today. No, I'm kidding. But
what am I, the Terminator?
Artificial blue light. No.
Yeah, we're talking from X-Men. What the fuck is going on?
Oh my God. Anyway, Vital Red Light. It's a red light therapy system. It comes in 3 versions. There's a pocket-sized one. There's the medium tower and the big one, the Elite. The Elite's the one I use. It's really effective in helping with deep sleep, smaller pores, finer looking skin, you know, aging well, that kind of stuff. Even down to the hair. So
everything across the board. It's fantastic.
Fantastic. They are pretty pricey, so we did link up with them and try to save you guys some money. So use code 2AM for that. Without further ado, let's hop right into this.
Hopping into the episode. So how's it been, bro? We haven't even fucking seen each other in like 3 weeks.
I know. I've been busy, bro. I've been so busy with my new business is just taking off. It's pretty cool. We're looking to expand soon. So we might be hitting up Arizona and several states like Texas and Florida. But before we get there, we're going to hit up San Diego County, which is cool.
You're just going to outsource, hire more people?
Hire more people, yeah. And I'll be training them along our guide that we have, so we have the perfect kind of blueprint.
Yeah, I imagine you're not going to drive across state lines to go do that.
Can you imagine? Just
every single day.
Yo, Tuesday, you have a photo shoot in Arizona.
Arizona.
I'm good.
No. Screw that.
Yeah. So, no, it's been pretty cool because we're at 6% market share right now in Southern California.
Yeah, you guys are gonna hit it big with that.
Yeah.
It's a unique service, and I think a lot of people are gonna need that soon.
Yes, sir.
But let's backtrack 3 weeks.
What
do
has
we do
happened?
3 weeks from today?
Oh my god, dude.
It's been so long, and we've had so much packed into that time. And it's like feels like 3 months.
Definitely. I mean, I've just been like, what have I been doing? Dude, I've been on this mode where I'm just like, I'm working. By the time I finish work, I look forward to eating, reading, and seeing a few people. That's it.
Mm.
And even those few people I'll see like once every 2 weeks. So I guess I only saw them once, twice.
You've got a monastic lifestyle right now. You're like a monk with a camera.
Yeah, pretty much. It's cool. I'm just like, on my downtime, I'm charging batteries and, driving places, which is cool. I'm getting to see a lot of new cities. Dude, here's the cool thing about my job, okay? You go through areas where you're like, dude, I've lived in SoCal my entire life. How did I not know this exists? Down to like the road style.
What's the place that pops up in your head?
The earliest one I can remember is probably Hesperia. Have you ever been there?
Heard of it.
It's on the 15 south on the way to, 15 north on the way to Vegas. Close to Barstow. It's near Victorville.
Is it middle class or wealthy? Or poor?
Hard to tell. It's like
What do you mean hard to tell?
Dude, it feels up and coming. Like the people there seem pretty well off.
But what makes it hard to tell? Is it the people or the buildings?
You drive around. First of all, there's nice cars.
Okay.
So I'm seeing a lot of S classes, a lot of Land Rovers, Range Rovers. I'm seeing a lot of people, the people style, I guess, the type of person you can kind of usually tell.
Yeah.
Well raised, that kind of stuff. The developments around make it seem really nice and clean because they're brand new. I don't know. Other than that, it's kind of like, it would be nice roads and everything, really nice houses. And we're talking about big houses. Okay, 4,000 square feet, that kind of stuff. And it's weird because it's one of those cities that's still under development. So I remember Google Maps was like, take this road because there's an accident on the 15. So you'll save that part of the 15 by going down this road. I'm like, all right. So I go down this road. I even posted this on my story, but I was going down like an off-roading. Okay.
Oh, dude, I thought you were in like Joshua Tree.
Dude, no.
I thought you were on like vacation.
This was in a rich neighborhood. And then it just like turned left. I'm like, what the hell is this?
It looks exactly like Joshua Tree. Like the back roads.
Yeah. My uncle texted me or messaged me. He was just like, bro, be careful with the bends, bro. What are you doing? What are you putting the bends through?
What are you going, bro?
And I'm like, don't worry about it, Insurance, whatever.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Hesperia. What else?
Ooh, Hesperia. Oh, dude, Mission Viejo. I did not know Mission Viejo had the nicest views in the world.
Nicest
up
views?
There. They had some really nice views, at least where I went. Because I've been to Mission Viejo a million times. Mm-hmm. But I've only been to visit either family, friends, relatives, or, whatever, the occasional show up as a guest type thing.
Yeah, I don't really think of views when I think of Mission Viejo.
Yeah.
Like only obviously at the top houses.
Mm. Like on Lake Forest Drive? Oof. I was shocked. I'm like, this is an area I would live. I don't mind this at all.
Yeah.
Speed limit's 50 here, 55, 60 in some areas.
And without traffic, it's not too far.
No, not at all.
The only thing that makes it a pain in the ass is the traffic.
I call it the Corona of Orange County.
The Corona of Orange County.
Riverside, baby. I don't know, man. Interesting time. So I've been driving a lot, as you can tell. And I also have just been doing replica photo shoots. So it's just the same thing, bro. Houses have 4 walls for the most part. So you capture both sides. And
you know your angles, you do your thing.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Collect more clients.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah. So until I teach it. So my goal is to get out of the whole system of photographing for that, so I can have more energy to photograph and do actual cool stuff outside of that.
Well, you want to get to a position where you like outsource that.
Yeah, where it's just
manage
passive.
Other people who are.
Yeah, where it's just passive. I barely do any work per month, and then not barely, but like not as much as now.
Yeah,
I can step away for a little bit. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. That's what about you? The hell you been up to the past 3 weeks?
Not like I've been having any major life decisions or major life changes.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty trippy. So my girl's expecting.
Oh,
So here's the crazy thing, dude.
that's insane. Yeah.
Right now
Congrats,
she's thank you.
by the way.
Right now she's 30 months. Jesus Christ.
Yo, something's wrong, Zaid.
something's-
I hate to break this to you.
So 30 weeks. She's 30 weeks in. We actually found out basically 20 to 23 weeks in, I believe.
Wow.
So we found out pretty late, and that's not an uncommon thing. Like a lot of women find out pretty late. Some women find out like 8 months in.
Wow. Dude.
So imagine how crazy that is.
Yeah.
But thankfully, baby's all healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Did ultrasounds and all that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy life switch, huh?
I mean, what was your first initial like feeling? Were you like, oh God, or
Well, dude, when she told me, like, I just
passed
came
out?
back from work.
yeah.
She told me. At first, I thought she got fired from her job because she's been having issues with that.
Oh shoot.
But yeah, when she gave me the news, it's basically like my whole body lit up like a Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way I could describe it is that it's kind of similar, not exactly the same, but kind of similar to hearing news about somebody close to you dying. Because you have like a flood of emotions, except there's no positive emotions in that scenario.
Oh yeah, in the death scenario.
Because when you're told that sort of news,
Mm-hmm.
a real part of you does die.
Yeah.
Like any immaturity that you have of like just thinking about yourself, that all goes out the window.
Mm.
And it's a completely different level of playing life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's really what stood out to me. But outside of that, I've been diving into like prenatal care, getting into the health stuff. But yeah, just preparing.
Well, it's amazing. We all know that giving birth, and just having a child in general is a blessing. So I'm glad that it was a positive experience, not a negative one.
You'd be surprised, dude. A lot of people think that giving birth is a negative experience.
Yeah, they'll pass out and just be like, I am not a part of this. Oh my God, there's no way in hell, right? What am I
Yeah.
going to do, dude? My McLaren.
Oh no.
I
Not just
had
that, like I
dreams.
think I was
Yeah.
having a conversation with my girl and her dad this morning, and it was centered around the fact that people are really lost these days. Like traditional values has largely gone out the window.
Yeah, they don't even like the term traditional values.
Yeah.
It's like traditional values should be like dead. Like that should be buried, no? And
But it's fucking stupid because that's what allowed us to get to this point in society. Traditional values. We have family units.
it's
we
human
have
nature.
morals.
Yeah, it's human nature. And you can deny it all you want, right? And you'll go back to being like, why do I feel missing inside? Why is a part of me missing? It's because
Yeah.
you deny this crap.
Mm-hmm.
It goes full circle. I don't know, man. I know I don't think like that. I know the people around me don't think like that, which is why I'm around them. They're around me, But you also hear of that. So you're like, who are those people? I need to put faces to them. I want to have a meeting with them, kind of thing. Like what is wrong with you?
I will say one interesting thing about receiving that news is just the insight that whatever plans you have in life,
Mm-hmm.
hold them very loosely. Because life has different plans and it'll set you down a certain path.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that path allows for personal development and growth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that I think should be thought of negatively.
Yeah, get used to not expecting what you're expecting, So reduce the expectation. Like you should or at least define differently what you should be expecting, right?
Mhm.
Like you should be expecting growth. How? In relationship, in attitude towards life, in different schools of thinking. I've been reading a lot lately, and I'm like, this is a good thing, I think. But I didn't do it on purpose where I'm just like, I need to start reading. No, it was just like, I got into it. To the point where like I would get texts and I would see, like almost didn't even see the text.
Mhm.
I'm just like reading. And I would, like days later, I'm like, oh my God, like what do I even tell this? But I forgot to respond. It was in that moment of, you're in the book and you're like, this is an intense moment. Let me just, after this. And then you realize if it's a good book, there is no after this. Like you just want to keep going. Like you're in this world. I feel like there's life, there's the real world, and then there's the book life where you're stuck in this book because it really takes you out of this world.
You're in the flow of it.
Yeah, you're in the flow of it and all. And and all that. I didn't stop that. I was just like, I think that's a good thing that I'm kind of reading, and I started being like, okay, what am I reading? Right? I'm reading things about philosophy. I'm reading things about like appreciation towards life, gratitude, and desire, behavior, belief. And then I started reading about like autobiographies. There's a new one called The Painted Bird that I'm reading. I don't know if you heard of it. Kalinsky. Damn, where's my phone? I'll tell you
the
right now.
Painted Bird by
Jordan Peterson recommended it.
Oh, that's a famous one.
Yeah, it's
That's
about
by,
what's his face. He went through the trauma of World War II as a child, and he talks about everything that he's seen.
his last name has Owski, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's very famous.
I get you. It's Jerzy Kosinski. Yeah.
Wait, Jerzy Kaczynski?
Yeah, Jerzy Kosinski.
Oh, I honestly thought you were going to mention Charles Bukowski or whatever his last name is.
No. The Painted Bird.
Hmm.
It's interesting, bro, because there's a lot of like traumatic events that happen, and he describes them really well in this book. So you kind of get the feeling of like, this is overload on sensory. Of like, you're picturing all this stuff that he's talking about. So it's like, there's no way one single human can see all this crap and not be okay.
Yeah.
You know? But he proves to you that he's doing fine, like whatever. And yeah, it's just kind of like going back is, you know, life and stuff.
I think at the end of the day, like reading and exposing yourself to these ideas, it's preparation for these big life moments. I think that's what it is, because it gives you perspective and you're able to step back from the experience when you receive news of whatever it is, whether it's a death or a birth or something else. And then you're able to be much more grounded.
Yeah.
In that circumstance.
It also gives you like multi ways of perceiving. So like you're reading through other people's thoughts, and there's a lot of moments where you're reading and you'd be like, that's an interesting way to think. You know, like I didn't know you can think like that. And it exposes you to it. So then it's like another type of person.
Yeah.
You know? So you get to know and you get more familiar with the different types of people that exist in this world through authors. Like, because authors are people at the end of the day.
I'll tell you what, it still doesn't feel real.
Really?
Like the word surreal is probably how I would describe the past month and a half.
I feel you on that. I don't think anything in my life feels real, ever. Since like 24.
You're permanently detached.
No, yeah, like 24, 25. It's not that I'm detached. It's just like, is this really happening? Like, and I think it's because I don't try to control it. I've learned that through a long time of like doing things. Don't control things. You know, like set out, like envision what you want, you know, set out to do it, and then try to come up with steps that'll get you there. My number one thing was always finding the people that are around that and using a circle of motivation would kind of get you to think and get your cycle running. And the more you're around it, the faster it'll go, and then more ideas will come, and then more things will happen, more opportunities will join, and like, you know, and it just, you're huddled around it type of thing. And it all started with a vision.
Are you talking about the feeling of like, you start at point A and then all of a sudden you're at point like,
let's just
Y?
say, yeah, let's just say point.
And you're like, how did I get here?
Even point J.
Yeah.
Right? You're just like,
Because I have that feeling a lot. I'm like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah. Like I was in point A. I remember thinking about it. I was like, how do I even start? And all of a sudden you're in point J.
Yeah.
And you're like, what happened? Well, I didn't try to control everything, but suddenly I was there. And what the only thing I did was really envision it. Like I had a vision. I had an end goal of like what my life looked like, what it smelled like there, how I was acting. Yeah. Straight up, you know?
Like, how did I go from selling women's shoes in Topanga Canyon to
Yeah.
Topanga to like being here?
It's
no
cool.
idea.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's that's what it is, man. One of my favorite songs is "Life Is a Highway." I want to ride it all night long. No,
I bet you do.
Like it's just like it is.
No,
you
it
know?
is a highway. For
and
sure.
if you think about it, look in the highway. Like, don't look at the road. Like, just hit the passenger seat for once, and just look out the window. Right, you'll see the crazy stuff: car accident, car getting towed, someone popped his tire, maybe a car accident right in front of you. A homeless guy walking in the middle, like you're like, what's happening? Yeah. And I saw that in Canada. That was hilarious. My first night.
Saw a butt naked dude.
I saw a butt naked dude pushing a shopping cart on the highway, and I was like, I thought Canada was cleaner than.
What kind of shopping cart? Is it a Target?
No, I don't know. It wasn't Target for sure.
Why do I feel like all the shopping carts that
Are
have ever
Target?
been like shoplifted have been Target ones?
I don't know. They're catchy, bro.
Bro, it was to this point. One day, I think this was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
2.5 months ago. I go to the beach, okay? I live a minute away from the beach. It's my normal routine.
Yeah.
I'm grounding. I'm like, I think I was doing a few sprints or whatever. And then I turn to my left. I look towards the ocean. I'm like, is that a shopping cart? It's a Target shopping cart in the ocean.
Bro.
And it just swept up on shore.
God. That is funny.
And I'm like, where the fuck did this thing come
I was
from?
going for a swim. It was melting in the sun, dude.
Dude, and it had like seaweed growing on it and all this different
it's been there for a while. Dude.
barnacles and everything, bro. I'm like, this shopping cart has lived a life that's more experienced than most people.
Yeah. And to think some people haven't been to the beach when it's down the street. That's insane. Oh
Yeah,
my
but I
God,
did not expect that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. That's hilarious, honestly. See, it's moments like that where you're just like, dude, life is a highway. Like, what is this? You know? Yeah, nice little pause there. Just catching my breath, catching my thoughts.
Trying to think what else happened.
Yeah. Oh, also, we're recording at night right now.
Oh yeah, hence the blue light blockers.
Yeah, we've been extremely busy during the day. We haven't been able to just like hit this. And I don't think many people know, but the 2 a.m. podcast is our side project.
It is technically, yeah. It's pretty long side project.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's gonna become a main project.
I
Well,
like
it is a main project, but
I like
you get what I mean.
Yeah.
If
I
do
just
my
can't
glasses this
wait,
way.
dude, until we have guests on again. There's one guest I really, really want to get on, dude, and he's really popping on Instagram. Contact Tour.
We've been talking about it for
I
the
know,
past
bro.
4
I
months.
swear, dude. I feel so bad, bro. If you're listening to this, Tyler, please, I am so sorry.
We're gonna run an entire
Yeah.
marathon of you just being a guest.
He
on.
just wants to hang out, man, and I'm just like, I know, like, yeah, I'm down this Thursday, and I have to switch plans just because I get like called into work or something happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, I feel like he thinks I'm pushing him away at this point, but I am not.
We gotta send him a message or something. Be like, look,
Yeah.
bro, we're not pushing you.
Send him a
away,
little
it's just-
gift basket too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
How was July 4th for you?
felt very independent.
Waving a
No.
flag on my own. Very.
It was
independent.
cool. I took my little brother out to see fireworks, and the rest of the day I kind of just like worked in between on the computer, and then had pizza, which was pretty cool, and then did a little shopping in the morning. Had my Rare Bird coffee, so I can function properly, and yeah, it was not bad, honestly. We had like a little thing here locally, which was
It's like
pretty cool.
typical 4th of July stuff.
Yeah, it was nice. I captured an image of like how the streets looked and stuff, and people were on their bikes, just enjoying their time. And I like that. Like, typically, I'm the type of person where I don't care what I do, but if everyone's having a good time, I'm having a good time. You're happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy. You know?
You'd like Oceanside and 4th
Yeah.
of July.
Yeah. Oceanside.
Bro, they have an entire parade that just it literally rolls through the neighborhood.
Damn,
And I kid you not, for like 30 minutes, nonstop people on bikes.
that's cool.
Closes the entire street.
Yo, there's like a lot of French people in Oceanside.
French?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Every time I'm in Oceanside, I hear someone speaking French, and I'm like, what?
You hear.
Oh, Oceanside.
Speaking of France, dude, have you seen those protests?
Oh
riots?
yeah. Looks like a COD map ring.
Bro. So wild. Let's run through a few of the most fried stuff we've seen.
What are some you've seen?
First of all, okay, I don't know if it's like I don't know who these people are. I'm gonna assume that the immigrants are causing the riots.
You're
They're
gonna
going
assume?
crazy.
Okay. I have no idea, but yeah.
So the first thing that I remember is these immigrants going to the zoo and releasing all the animals just straight up. Lions, zebras, elephants.
Bro, do you understand that it could kill you at this point?
I don't know, bro. You see these videos, these like shitty videos
No
in the night
way.
of this pack
I didn't
of
see
lions.
that. Bro,
Did you go on Twitter for it?
no. I've been like honestly like not really there during the day. So I haven't just been just skimming Twitter at all, but that is funny.
When I first heard about it, I was like refreshing. I was like, see what more fried shit comes out of this.
That is hilarious.
But let me think. Okay, so the zoo, obviously a lot of like, I mean, they went absolutely ballistic. They burned down an apartment building.
Yeah.
They burned down one of the oldest libraries in France.
What?
Yeah.
Are they stupid?
Well, They're rioters. It's mob mentality.
What do you mean rioters, bro?
And they're immigrants. They don't give a shit about the oldest library in France.
See, that pissed me off because that reminded me of the Alexandria Library.
Yeah. What else?
The oldest library. Like, what the hell's wrong with you guys?
There was a video of a guy on a motorcycle who tied a rope to a chainsaw and just turned the chainsaw on and then just started riding around with it. And this dude jumped over it.
I saw that one.
It was some purge stuff.
Bro, what the hell is going on in France?
And then the biggest thing in my mind, that like the big question, because France has one of the most strict gun laws or guidelines in Europe. These immigrants just straight up with LMGs. Like military style LMGs.
I saw some of the weapons, bro. I was like, what the hell is that?
It's pretty insane.
I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know much about what the hell's going on in France right now. Besides that, people are rioting.
And then they were having like firework wars. You know the fireworks that you shoot out? They were literally having like full-on wars in the middle of the street.
Yeah, so I'm assuming like obviously cops or police can't really do much to control.
No, dude. They can't.
Military.
And then like things that pop in my head, I saw a video of like immigrants with snipers on rooftops.
Yeah.
And then apparently there's this one guy, one French citizen who went against some protesters and they like tied him down and cut his hands off. I didn't see any videos of that, but that's a report I heard about.
Wow, dude. Mob mentality.
Yeah, so to any country who thinks about just open borders, think again.
Well, something's typical here about France. Police surrendering, as usual, to whatever mess. So, do you know the backstory of what the hell's going on? As to why they're rioting?
So there was an original riot, I think like 4 or 5 months ago, about the retirement age.
Okay.
So Macron changed He changed the retirement age from 62 to 64, I believe. So people would have to work an extra 2 years to retire. That caused a little bit of uproar. But this one, I think, was really, like, the fire was really lit because a French cop killed an Algerian boy or teenager.
Oh, shoot.
During a traffic stop or something.
So that's probably what the speculation you have behind it being minority.
Like, you remember the George Floyd situation?
Yeah.
Cop kills him or whatever, and then everyone riots.
Yeah.
It's basically that.
Damn, dude. Pretty tricky there.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, does that bring justice? We don't know. I mean, it brings attention, sure. Like
it's hoodlum shit.
Yeah, it's like as to like, please stop, you know?
Yeah.
It is hoodlum shit.
I don't know.
Well, may God be with them. That's insane. In more news, California has been hit with a tax for gas prices. So it's another, I think, 54 cents or something. And it started July 1st.
For what?
I don't know, but it's just an increase.
Just increase it, huh?
Yeah, increase it. So
just
expect to see higher prices.
What are they at right now? It's like $4.50?
The average right now is $4.83. Yes, sir.
So we're practically back where the pandemic started.
Yeah, and it might get worse.
God, dude.
That's gonna be stupid. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, that is not an incentive to buy a Tesla because Teslas suck. I'm sorry. Anyone that knows me knows I hate electric cars. They are disgusting and shouldn't be called a car. They should be called large-sized RC cars.
Because of all those EMFs, 5G.
I don't know, bro. It's just like you can't trust a car that goes right
when it reverses. Yeah.
Yeah. Not even reverse it. Just taking off. Oh no, he's going 120.
You know what I don't trust?
What?
People who take a Tesla to go camping. I understand that there's camping mode, but why?
Yeah, why? Don't do that. Come on.
It just looks wrong.
The sun might explode your batteries. Okay, relax. Oh my God.
What middle of the night.
It's a bear.
Maybe it's my fucking Tesla in the middle of the woods.
It's stupid. I don't know. I just think of Teslas like they're not even made out of the best material when you think about it. Like you're spending all this money on it. I've seen some horror videos, man, of like people like I just paid $120 for this, and then everything's like cracking and some things aren't put in right. So you have to like
It's
still
way
do
too hot
adjustments.
outside, so I can't even get in my car because the key doesn't work.
Oh my God. Are
I've
you
seen that
serious?
video, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
like, no. Man, you should be manually like, no.
Well, that's the problem with technological advancement and going wireless with everything.
I remember like when electronics started becoming like, oh, electronic parking brake or whatever, right? And then people were having issues with that, you know, like their car would stop because no gas or whatever. And some electronic mechanism in there wouldn't be able to let them like control the wheel anymore. They can't even like push the car. You get what I mean? Like
You're
even
talking
that,
about electric cars?
Yeah, so like why can't you manually override? That's where I get pissed off with electric crap, like the whole future automation, whatever you want to call
It
it.
reminds me of that Rivian. Have you seen that one Rivian video? You know Rivian, right?
Yeah.
The electric trucks.
Mhm.
Pretty nice looking, very expensive. but
Super nice looking.
This dude like just bought a Rivian and he took it out off-roading. And one of the wheels got stuck in the ground and then I guess it just auto-locked on him. And it just told him, take it to the dealership or something. I
Take it how? Like let me manually override it. No.
don't know.
It has its own brain. It's stupid.
You know, technology is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's convenient when it works well, but when it doesn't, it's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna have to own some sort of tablet where you can connect it to your car and be like manually override. Yeah, enter here. Okay, insert code and then password. Enter and then it'll like be like okay, and then put disable and you're like all right, dope. Now we can get through.
Self-destruct mode.
Yeah. Oh no, I clicked it on X.
That's when
3,
it really gets sick of your car.
2. Yeah. No, man. I don't know. Just let cars be cars and electric cars be something else. Like
Yeah.
call it a different type of vehicle.
Yeah.
Just because it has 4 wheels doesn't make it a car, man. A car needs a muffler, needs an exhaust.
Needs the sound of a proper
Needs-
engine.
Yeah, exactly. Needs some clunking.
Does need some clunking.
Needs a cold start. Not some Star Wars BS. Even Star Wars had engines, bro. Come on.
Even Star Wars was based. None of this artificial
Yeah.
sound shit.
Oh, did you hear about the flying car?
What
There's a flying car that works now.
from who?
I forgot what company. We could look it up right now if I want to.
Search it up.
All right, I'll search it up. But
The flying
they
car that
start
works.
at 200K. Yeah, it's pretty
There's
nuts.
no way you're going to be able to do that in a city.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of like drones right now. Okay, it's an airway system up there. So people that are pilots know how to operate that, how to gain control, access to whatever field, you know.
Can you imagine if we released that en masse to the population? Hey,
Yeah.
here's your flying car. Figure it out.
It's called ALIF. Let's see. Where's it at?
It'd be the worst idea ever, dude. You'd see civilians just crashing into Boeings every other
Yeah,
day.
it's called ALIF flying car. First flying car closer to takeoff after getting FAA approval for testing. The Model A. Oh my God, dude.
They just stole it from
Yeah,
Tesla.
straight up, dude. Flying car has received a special airworthiness certification, allowing the company to begin testing in the air, on the ground in limited locations.
What does it look like?
Just a prototype. Looks weird. Looks really weird.
What is that?
Have you
dude?
seen the Jetsons?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with like a smaller bubble, and it's like black. And then the thing looks like the old school Batsmobile type thing.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But
I'll stick to the road. Thank you.
I'm sure Elon Musk has he has talked about this. He said it would just be way too loud.
Well, not just loud. It wouldn't be feasible. The airways would be too compact. Like think of the 405 at peak time,
Mhm.
or what's the freeway heading to your place?
91.
Or the 90. So either the 405 or the 91, peak traffic time, except in the air.
It's a disaster.
So you have both traffic on the ground and in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to live in that society?
I don't know. I see a bigger problem is that the airway system that's going on. Okay, there's routes to it. Okay, like where a plane should fly at the specific time because they're communicating, right? They're communicating with the towers as to where I am. They know my location. You know where I'm headed. all that good stuff. But then when I think of cars, I'm like, that is going to be interfering with helicopters. It's going to be interfering with drone pilots. It's going to be interfering with actual pilots. So, I don't know, You'll get pulled over in the sky if you're like above altitude that you're supposed to. So now there's
that's
not
an interesting point.
You know what I mean? There's no miles per hour anymore. It's just like, oh, dude, this guy exceeded 18,000. Get him.
That's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie.
There's many angles, and then like lanes, bro. You best believe they're gonna have like hologram lanes up in the sky that are projected.
How does it all work?
I don't know how, but like
they have a toll road in the sky.
I don't. There's the express lane. Oh my god, dude.
It's a funny thought experiment.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that. So,
it would be, you'd see all of the dumbest shit that you see on the road except in the sky.
It's chaos, bro. It's like we're not gonna have DMV anymore.
We're gonna have G37 going like 110.
Yeah, we're gonna have DAV at this point.
DAV.
Oh
Department
of Air Vehicles.
DAV.
Yeah. DAV. We're gonna have to pass that test.
It's crazy times.
Enough, man. Enough, yeah. It is crazy times. I wonder what's coming up next besides Apple Vision Pro, where I'm going to be talking to you like this. Like, yeah, no, I'm listening. Keep going. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, you're just going to be looking around like
so
this.
I don't really feel like salmon today. Yeah.
You know what the coolest part about the Apple Vision Pro is?
Mm.
When they talk about how you can watch a movie, you can create a landscape around you and you can extend the screen 100 feet out. 100 feet wide, 100 feet tall.
Okay, that's sick.
That's pretty badass, dude.
I'm not going to lie.
If you're in a plane,
yeah,
I'm choosing to go for that.
Yeah. Apple Vision Pro all day, baby.
Noise canceling.
Yeah.
Don't have to deal with babies or anything else.
Dude.
You're watching Oppenheimer. 100-foot screen. 100 by 100.
My God. That's the true IMAX.
Is that as big as a theater? Is that bigger? No, it's not 100 feet. No. Yeah, it's way bigger.
Yeah, it's way bigger.
Right?
Unless you're at an IMAX theater, then it's different. IMAX is pretty big.
How do movie theaters compete?
Well, movie theater, you're thinking about like the quality of the projection, too. So if you watch Oppenheimer, that's coming up. If you're going to watch it in, if you want the top quality, there's regular IMAX, which is just like a big screen with a nice projection. And then there's the 70 millimeter IMAX film projection. That's completely different. That's the highest tier you'll get.
That's better?
Yeah. It'll show you the true form of how it was actually filmed. But if you go into just a regular IMAX, like maybe normies won't be able to tell, like they're just, oh, this is a big screen, nice audio.
You gotta be a film buff to know.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the middle, so like I'm getting the experience. It's still a nice experience, but like for a film junkie or something, you'll be able to tell. You'd be like, wow, there's some richness and feeling out of this. Like I'm getting a different feeling out of this.
It's like you can't point to it, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, we're definitely gonna watch Oppenheimer. That's for sure.
Dude. Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Hop in the Heimer.
Freaking, what else? I think we need to record more, dude.
Yeah, we do. I think that's the one thing that we're lacking in a little bit.
We're doing pretty well. I hope everyone enjoys this because we're just kind of like letting loose right now.
Dude, I enjoy shooting this shit. It's something that we don't get often.
Yeah.
So and it's just, I think this is why people gravitate towards podcasting.
It's an amusement, man. I hate to say it, man, but a lot of people don't know what they're doing with podcasting and they talk about the most generic crap. You know what I mean?
You know what I hate the most, though?
What?
When we post clips and then those generic dumbasses come in and just start talking about, oh, these guys are so deep, man. Even though we posted a clip about like stupid haircuts.
Yeah.
The purpose of the clip is not to be deep. It's not to be profound. It's to make fun of a certain aspect of society.
Yeah. Just let people do them, bro. Like this is why I don't delete anything anymore. I don't block. Like I just let them be. Like,
I'm the complete opposite, bro. I just block on Twitter.
God damn.
My block list is like almost 40,000 deep.
Well, there's a saying that goes, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So that's why I don't block.
If only I regarded them as enemies.
Damn, bro. Everyone's an enemy to me. Oh, no. Well, anyway, your baby's going to be the healthiest baby alive, probably.
Already looking like it.
Yes, sir, bro. Not even going to be breastfed, straight raw milk. Bro. From the start.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that goes. Whoa, you're considering this. All right.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He's gonna be breastfed for a year.
Yeah, 100%. There has to be. I mean, that's raw too.
That is raw. Yeah, it's the rawest of raw right there.
Nah, bro. If it ain't Alexander Farms.
The second best option is to bring a cow into your house and just suck out of the tit.
Yes, sir. Have you done that?
No,
You haven't even done that in
I haven't even been to a fucking farm.
not
dude.
suck out of the tit, but like, you know,
But
squeeze
what?
it into a freaking glass.
No, I haven't even done that.
No? Oh, shoot, bro. We got to go to Jordan.
Yeah, I'm the guy who knows about biodynamic farming and all this other stuff, but I've never actually done it.
Yeah, we need to go to Jordan, man. Go to Aqaba and Wadi Rum.
What?
It's going to be sick. Get some fresh camel milk.
Squeezing some tits.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't even call them that, do they? Udders.
Some tits? No. What do you mean? What do they call?
Bro, we gotta end this shit right now, bro.
Why? What?
Just that phrase, squeezing some tits.
Yeah, stupid ass. Okay. You mean like milking it fresh?
Like, we're talking about a cow, okay?
Yeah. Okay, I know.
Technically, it's an udder.
Yeah. An udder. Okay.
Don't they also have another technicality where they call it a tit?
I mean, I guess. I mean,
We're gonna have to do some research on that. We'll bring you a specific episode on whether it's
makes
called an
sense
udder or
to
a
me.
tit.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my God, that's pretty funny.
Anyway, yeah, it was pretty funny. It's a good time.
I mean, you're crying.
Yeah. Just the way everything's laid out. It's not really the context. It's just more like how everything was said, timing. Like, you know. Oh, man.
It's true comedy.
Yeah. And if you want more of this, please check us out at the 2 a.m. podcast. We're available on YouTube and all major streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple, and Google. Catch us anytime you want. All of our freaking episodes we're up to like what, 208 now?
I think 209.
We're exceeded.
We hit the
past
big
200.
50 5-star ratings on
Man.
Spotify.
Wow.
Or actually, no, not 50. I think we have like 47, 48. We're at like 4.8 now.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Anyway, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys have any suggestions for any topics or anything like that, please feel free to DM us. Let us know what you are interested in. We might even throw up some polls, so participate in that so we know exactly where to direct episodes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Aspartame episode? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, without further ado, thank you so much. We will catch you next time.
Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.